Good morning, friends. Welcome to Doodle Buddies with Nosh. With Halloween around the corner, I think we'll do some crafts for kids. So the first craft that we are going to do is a cardboard spider. For this, you'll need toilet paper roll and some cardstock. The cardstock could be of any color. It could, but I'm using black. I think black is spooky enough for spiders, so we'll use black today. So I've just cut a small piece of the toilet roll, and I'm adhering some of the thick black card strip of paper around it with some glue. I've used the Yoo-hoo glue. You could use whichever you have at home, and then I'm going to staple it just to kind of make it more durable. Once I've done that, I'm going to make eyes, and for that, just for the sake of convenience, I've used the punches, but you can cut them by your hands as well. You just need to have 4 circles, 2 large ones and 2 small ones. So the large one is going to be white or any other color you want, and the inner circle is going to be black, and you're just going to adhere them together, and then just place it on the body of the face of the spider, like so. That's right. Now once that is done, you're going to cut 8 strips of black cardstock. These are going to be the legs of our spider, and four of them we are going to place on one side, and the other 4 on the other side. Initially we are going to fold all of them almost in the center, like I've just done, and then there's going to be another fold towards the end of the leg, which will be upward. So I'm just going to stick on, first I'm going to balance all of them and stick them like so. This is a very forgiving craft, and that's the reason the children are going to love it, because there are no hard and fast rules. It's just 4 on one side and 4 on the other. And the only thing that you could do after you stick it is that you bend it after all 4 of them are done on one side and 4 on the other side. You're just going to kind of bend it. I will show you later on how you're going to bend it so that it kind of touches the ground. Now I'm sticking it here. You will need to maneuver these legs on the spider because they are cardstock and they will kind of fall off easily. So you just have to maneuver it and stick it with your fingers for a few minutes. Oops, one of them just fell off. It will take a few minutes for it to adhere. Once I was done with positioning all the legs and sticking them, I let it sit for say around 5 to 10 minutes. So now this is the final step where I'm just going to press the leg, or where it meets the body or the face, gently outward. Yes, that's how I'm going to do it, outward, so that it kind of reaches the floor or the surface that it would be on. That's it. And with that, a spider is ready. Voila! Our next craft is the paper plate pumpkin. Quite a tongue twister there, paper plate pumpkin. Anyway, so for this you're going to need two paper plates. On one of them, you could use on both of them as well, but at least for the front one I'm going to paint it in orange, obviously. Don't limit your children to just orange. They can paint their pumpkins as whatever color they decide. Little children have wild imagination, so if they decide their pumpkin is going to be green, so be it, or purple, so be it. So what we're going to do is just going to paint these paper plates. Now once the paint dries, we are going to snip a little bit of the paper plate from the bottom end, and then we are going to adhere both of them together. But first we are going to stick a small twig between them. The whole idea why we're doing this, we could have kept it single as well. The children love something that once they do a project, if it stands by itself, they love that part. They love that something they have created can actually, stand by itself. So the next step is to cut these from black cardstock. We're just going to cut some triangles, and they can just adhere them. And just to kind of stick them. Again, this one could be done in any way that they want. No hard and fast rules over here as well. And finally, once we've done that, we are going to place a small ribbon. Could be you could actually add as many ribbons as you want, not just necessarily one. And then just open the space in between the two paper plates so that it can stand. Our last project is a pumpkin made with paper, of course. It's semi-origami, I would say, because we are going to use paper folding, but there's a whole lot of glue as well involved in this. So we're taking a square piece of paper. I've used orange. You can use whichever color you want. First fold, and then again there'll be another fold. So you've got 4 triangles right now, and then you're going to make a leaf shape in which you're going to cut a leaf shape through this. The edge should the corner should not be snipped off. That should stay. Once we've done that, we're just going to open the paper, and then you'll see that it almost looks like a flower. Once that is done, we're going to take a small strip of paper, roll it up. This is so that we're going to give it balance. Now we'll apply some glue in there and place it in the center. Once that is done, I'm going to take a round piece of paper, small strip, round, cut it round, and then I'm going to place it on top of this little paper roll, round. Now I'm going to apply a little bit of glue on the edge or the edge of the flower and roll it inwards, fold it inwards. Does not have to be a firm fold, it is more of a roll rather than a fold. And so annoying working with glue gun because of the strings that keep coming off, my god. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to do this. You know, you can actually use glue as well, the regular white glue or PVA glue, but that would take quite some time to adhere because, you know, you have to hold it after you apply it so that it will take its time to stick, right? That's why I'm using hot glue. But when you're working with kids, especially if they are younger kids, I would suggest using PVA glue. But for older kids, of course, you can use the glue gun, hot glue gun. So you can see how it's kind of stuck together. Almost getting the shape of the pumpkin. Next, we are going to give it a stem by rolling up a little bit of paper again. And then we'll stick it on the base. So I think now you can understand why I had rolled up the small paper initially. After adhering the stem, I'm just going to take some cardstock and cut leaf shapes out of it. Maybe a couple of them, 2 or 3 of them. You could add more, of course, but I'm using these many only. And just stick it right next to the stem. And that's it. So we have another pumpkin ready, a paper pumpkin. You could use the cardboard, like I said. You could use a cardboard or cardstock as well for this project. I hope you celebrate your holidays with your loved ones, trying out some of these crafts. They are very easy crafts, so I'm sure your kids will love them too. And if you like my tutorials, please like, share, and if you could leave me some comments, that would be great too. And please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Thank you.